And we're back with some more Rimworld. And straight up today, we're getting attacked by a pack of chimeras. I had no idea they were even a thing. Does that thing have a horn going on? No, that's the tail of the animal in front of it. Never mind. I thought it had like a weird unicorn horn thing going on. Chimeras, it seems, are nasty big animals, and I was actually just sending Pichette out to draw their attention. They seem pretty slow though. They move at about 3.6. So Pichette is going to run back home and draw them with her. And then we're going to take him into the kill box and explodey, I suppose. Right, let's see how tough these little buggers are. They seem like they'd be around... What the hell was that? Melee attacking... shit. Okay, well, you just got hit by a chain shotgun. How's it moving at 3.72? Okay, it seems they have some weird magical abilities when they get shot, which I don't like. Kid, what are you doing? Hauling heavy SMGs? No. No, please don't do that. Just go away. Yep, you're going back. That's good. Where's the other kid? Just want to make sure. Yep, they're safe. Wow. Even with all the grenades, these guys are not going down. This guy up front is damaged but not dead. How many's left? Just 2? Okay, I think that's enough. Yeah. You guys need to pick up your guns. And okay, we got them all. Damn, that's a lot of twisted meat. And leather. Ooh. How's dumb shit doing? They took a lot of scrubs, but they're pretty good. It's been pointed out to me that I've messed up. This person's underage. They're 14 years and 57 days, and I don't think they get older. And the thing is, people who are younger don't have, like, their health only maxes out when they hit 18, so they have less than maximum health. So their torso only has 36 instead of 40 hit points. Yeah, oopsie, I probably should have aged them up first. But hey, you live and you learn. Now, though, I wonder what we can do with the chimera corpses. Is there any way we can make it so that they don't mind eating that? Oh wait, no. Inhumanization. The only people who are going to be eating this are... I suppose we'll limit it to the ghoul. The ghoul can eat this, but we're going to need some more meat. We're running out of food. So I'm actually feeding people meat now for the first time in ages because... well, we ate it all. Now that our fridge is, well, healthily stocked with a lot of twisted meat, we're going to use that to feed dumb shit here. And the dread leather, effective conversion ritual. They're down to 1.8%. Oh. We're trying to convert Nomad over to our religion, and they're just so close. So close. And once they do, a whole bunch of these negatives will go away. Quest available. Adorable Labrador Retriever. Take care of your favorite pet for 21 days. Like, that's nice, but no. Just no. We're good. We don't have the bandwidth for that just yet. But soon. Soon we will. Where are you even going? Okay, suppressing the warp obelisk. It's time for me to do a bit of a cleanup and maybe a little bit more cutting. I'm thinking Philippe here. Once this gets suppressed, we're going to get Philippe and give them a little bit of a cut to make them part of the cult. Or make them scarified. So that... oh... this one great thing about this is, I don't think it's going to matter for Philippe, getting scarred counts as for the transhumanist meme, so people consider themselves, you know, modified. So for example, we can see scarification here, and transhumanist modded. They're happy with their scars. And a spectacular gnashing of ideology. Nice. That just leaves Brandon, and once Nomad's converted, we'll be able to get them too. So just 2 more scarrings, and then the kids can get their scarrings when they come of age. I don't want to scar the kids. That feels wrong somehow. This is going to be our final cutting. Well, second final cutting. We still have to do Nomad once we convert them, and we'll have to do, well, Skunk when they get converted as well. And the kids, but the kids are going to be a while before they age up to be old enough. I don't want to cut kids. Even saying that out loud, no. No, like, I don't care if they get a minor mood negative. The kids will be fine without the cutting. Excellent. Geothermal power. I really should have got this earlier, but I was not thinking as clearly as I should have. So with geothermal power, that basically takes care of our power problems for a while. Also tempted to maybe get some toxified generators. 1400 watts of power for the pollution. It's still kind of nice. Yeah, power-wise, we'll need to stick this down here. We don't have the steel just yet, but we will shortly. And then I want to make sure it's walled in. In fact, I think I'm going to build the walls before I start building it, just in case an attack comes along and tries to destroy it. Now, the thing about these is I like to put in a door. There should be fine, and then we'll just have to make sure that we're taking power from it. Right now, we've been using hidden conduits for everything, and yes, I would strongly recommend hidden conduits because it gets rid of Zist events entirely. One of the most hated events has been Zist events for a long time. This, removing it, just makes life so much better. You two can be gone. But once we've got that wall finished, and let's just make sure that they never build a roof. Otherwise, if they wall it in, it's going to cause heat problems, and nope. Our underground scanner has finally found some steel. That's actually a big pile of steel. That is wonderful. The first thing it found was gold. And for some reason, I was thinking, putting it up here, it would do most of its early finds down here somewhere, but no. The first one is just, it within spitting distance of it, giving us 600 gold, and this over here is, well, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll send our miners over there to do it. Once we get this up and running, we'll have more than enough power to run miners consistently and all of the things we're going to need with it. We're basically just trying to get our hands on neural superchargers. That's all we want to build. We want to build a bunch of those. Problem is they each require 400 watts of power. That's too much. We can't afford that. With wind and solar, it's just even, like, the amount of batteries and solar and wind you need to build, it's just cheaper to build the geothermal. When it comes to anomaly research, we've run into a problem. We've researched all the low-end stuff. There's one we don't know that we can't research, so there's that. And up here, we only have 3 more things to research left. You know what? Let's research atmospheric heater. Being able to change the entire atmosphere of this place might be an hilarious thing to do. It would cost a bunch of bioferrite, so we'd have to hold a bunch more things to harvest the bioferrite from them. Oh, and this is a little trick. One of the things that will kill you most often in Rimworld is inefficient use of time. So we could have hauled all of these bodies over to these trees, but that's a long distance to haul them. It's just too far. You're going to be wasting so much time. Better to just haul them to somewhere local, and then we can use some grenades to take care of the problem. Now we don't have to worry about any of these guys coming back from the dead if one of those fog thing comes down. And you can't haul anything, so there's no point letting you bring anything back. Okay, so just head back home, I suppose. After all of this time, Nomad Gunslinger is about to become one of us. Completely. Conversion complete. Excellent. That should change their needs. Okay, they'll be a little bit annoyed still about having eaten that animal a while ago, but that's okay. Nope, that should all fade. It should all fade, and we should give them a scarification to welcome them in. I'm sure they'll love it. Finally we'll have the power to at least go into the technology aspects of our religion. This is why you should never choose technologists as a start, but it does add flavor. It forces you to remain really low on wealth. I mean, as low as I'm going to be able to do. I'm terrible at keeping my wealth low. But we've managed to stay just below the rich point. In fact, how's Smirk doing right now? They're usually my... Yeah, they're doing fine. We're still at low expectations for everyone. Yeah, everyone's at low expectations. So our wealth has just been maintained barely. Like, I think there we peaked. Like, that there is moderate expectations. This there is just below moderate expectations. Okay, we're about to get hit by a pack of man-hunting iguanas. This might take a while. They're spread out quite a bit. On the world map, we have a trade caravan, which is got Smirk in it, and our prisoner. Actually, Smirk's having a bit of a nap right now. Trade-wise, what we are looking for is some advanced components. Yes, please, we'll take 2 of those. And selling off, we've got 1 thrombohorn, a few cloth toques and things like that, but dread leather corsets. Since we gained access to the noble apparel stuff, we've started making dread leather corsets because they take the longest to make. Their cost to material ratio is good. Not the best, I think, but it's so close, who cares? Especially since we're doing it more for the experience than anything else. The money on top is just extra bonuses. Now, what else have you got? Well, we would like the Psychic Insanity Lance, though we're going to be just shy. You can see here we'll be minus 354. That's not good. You know what? We'll come back for it. We'll take the Psychic Insanity Lance later, and we might even get that Doomsday. I would like the Doomsday. Doomsday, Psychic Insanity Lance, and we would be well set up for any future threats. Pretty sure I've got another Thrombo in the fridge we can crack open. Also, I've got a couple of cloth, or a couple of jackets I'd like to get rid of. I'm hopeful that what this will stop is because all of these animals die to the explosions and get, well, incinerated, it won't leave rot corpse behind to give everyone's lungs that nasty flavor. Yeah, this should. Like, all the corpses are disappearing. I mean, okay, we're not going to get any food out of this, but that's sort of fine. Oh, and we just clipped a wall. And how's dumb shit doing? That's not good. How did we clip the closest wall? That shouldn't be a thing that was Brandon? Okay. You are not going to be used anymore, I'm afraid. We can't use them there. The problem is, if they start tossing grenades, they'll probably hit that wall, and then that's going to cause even more problems, so we can't afford it. Come back here. Holding dead, you got no. Nope, 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 nope. I know you want to join in, Bert, but today is not the day. 2 grenades should still be enough to take care of all of the corpses. I think that's enough of that. Yeah, so this grenade kill box is not perfection. It does have its advantages, but I really have to go back and check the footage to see what happened there. Checking the footage, it was actually a grenade that hit here that caused the problem. I think I'm going to have to replace both of these limestone walls with plasteel. Yeah, that seems like it would fix the problem. Everyone else, back to work. So I let Burke off the leash, and they decided they wanted to go floor drawing in here. In where all the animal rot stink, or the corpse stink, whatever it is, the one that's going to give them massive lung problems. And they're like, oh yeah, totally, I want to go in there. I think we're going to change your zones, kiddies. Like, the game could easily set up something where it's like, is the area the kid is going to play in dangerous? You know, is the rot stink, poison gas, that type of stuff? And then the kid would just, like, not go there. Okay, instead you can floor draw it here. That's fine. Near the rot stink gas. That's okay then. We'll take all of these corpses and we'll dump them over in the corpse stockpile by the trees. The trees can eat them. Finally, all of our waiting has come together when we get to put together a steel fabrication bench. Or, well, a fabrication bench for making components. It takes 12 components. We have 6. However, I have dismantled a ship chunk down here that gives us another 6, and I'm dismantling another ship chunk over here, which should hopefully give us some more. And we have components over here we can mine out. But once this is completed, we've got all the steps we need for sustainability. We've also got ourselves a 2 steel piles over here and another one over here. So we've got plenty of steel. Unfortunately, we've also moved into moderate needs territory. So, as you'll see here, everyone's got moderate expectations, which means they all want neural superchargers now. Which is a problem. We can't afford neural superchargers for everyone just yet, because they take 4 components and a bunch of steel, which we need lots of. But that's the plan. We're going to churn out all the necessary neural superchargers so that we can survive at moderate difficulty. That's all we need. Easy peasy. Philippe here is currently still training up their artistic skill. They're up to 4, so they're still trash. Their first one was... this one. Title, Killer Vomit. Yes, it's a poor statue, and it's... On the sculpture is a portrayal of an oak tree. The work is shaded in hues of purple and white, and it's called Killer Vomit. Indeed. Their second one was a normal statue, which is called An Awesome Wisdom. On this carving is a depiction of 1,000 nukes. A heron floats beneath the main subject. The heartfelt style of the central scene clashes with the geometric depiction of the background. Good job, Philippe, the 9-fingered. Alright, we should... Okay, all we need is another 4 components, and that is done. Bioferrite generator. Oh, excellent. We've got that done. That means I want atmospheric heaters. Why not? Maybe we can change this to... We're currently going through a volcanic winter, so we're only going to get 1 crop this year. That's bad. That is... yes, that is a downside for us. But we shall persevere. Hopefully. And done. We have a fabrication bench. Finally. Okay, takes 12 steel. Do until you have 20. I'm going to want at least to have 20 components around at all times. Now we just need the steel. Is it closer to go for mining, or is it closer to take out this last chunk? I might just take out this last chunk down here. Once that's done, we'll have to switch over to... we're going to need that to run power wiring over to where the steel is. And Smirk has reached level 8 in mining. Good job, and he's grabbed us a few components while he's at it. So from now on, we're going to take all the steel and components we get, and we're going to turn them into neural superchargers until we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7 of them. Yep, this guy should just be about coming out of his coma. Yep, brainwide coma in 6 hours, at which point they will be recruited. Nice. Rare thrombos? Why do I feel like we get a lot of these? They don't seem as rare as they should be. Okay, that's 3 more for the fridge, in which case I should probably just chop up this one. Yeah, you know what? That seems like a good idea. We'll chop up this guy. That will give us some more material. We're already on moderate, and there's no escaping it. Yeah, we're on moderate expectations, so we're not getting out of this anytime soon. Anyone who starts to go into minor... Okay, Nomad, Gunslinger, and Smirk. Smirk, you're going to consume some nutrient paste immediately. Yep. Once that's done, I think we're going to get you a quick neural supercharge. And Nomad Gunslinger, you're also going to get a neural supercharge as well. Perfect. Oh, 1 second. I can move Nomad Gunslinger back to a slab bed. I had Nomad Gunslinger on a regular bed because they weren't part of our religion yet, but now that they've been moved over, it's fine. Oh, and some people seem concerned that these slab beds are going to be so bad for efficiency. Thing is, rest effectiveness is 103% on excellent here. On one of these, it's 114%. So we are losing out. Basically, sleeping on these beds does mess you up. However, I'm hoping that once we get in the sleep accelerators, that will help counteract it just a little bit. It's weird. The two themes of pain versus tech that we've currently gone with our religion, as in the transhumanist and pain is virtue, they kind of can work together quite nicely, especially because transhumanist is fed by having a scar. So having a scar counts as an implant or like a body modification, which is great until Prashette accidentally heals hers. Oh, god damn it, you healed it already? Yep, not scarified. You were scarified. You just healed it. Damn vampires. The next statue from Philippe is Art of Nomad Gunslinger. Person-sized piece of material, Art of Nomad Gunslinger. This carving shows Patty, Nomad Gunslinger Holloway, looking into the sky and whispering softly. Several imps are awestruck by the scene. Are awestruck by the scene. The scene takes place on the outskirts of the village. The rectangular structure of the image almost conflicts with its heartfelt style. The depiction relates to Nomad Gunslinger praying to a higher power on the 6th of April, 5502. Okay. Well, we'll install your poor statue over here and hopefully get rid of it at some point. And we'll reinstall this bed over here and we'll make it a medical one. Well, great. Psychic drone high female on a mostly female colony. Randy, I think you knew what you were doing there. Garland pod sprout. Yeah, we'll harvest you, though I never use them. And guys, I think I want to get the other 2 thrombos. It's just everyone's a little bit on edge right now. Ooh, and more steel. Where's this batch? Nope, too far away. This batch is the closest one we've found so far, and we're getting close to enough. We've got 6 neural superchargers. This guy's been broken. Soon he'll join us, and then, well, we need them for the kids as well. The kids want neural superchargers. Freaking kids, they want everything these days, including neural superchargers, so we're going to need a few more. But we're getting there. We're almost to the point where we've got enough steel and components to make all of them. Oh, no! No, why would you... Skunk just had a crisis of belief. We're literally about to recruit them. I mean, pseudonym here is... No. Why would you do that just as they got recruited? That is the worst... Oh my god. Great, we've got a new recruit that's just flipped religions. That is, Yeah. And there's a high psychic drone affecting females. So the only person in the group not affected right now that's an adult is Smirk. Smirk is the only person who's not affected. And they're, of course, a religious leader, which means they have a higher morale requirements anyway. So, Entity Slayer's pseudonym here has snapped. She can no longer tolerate such danger to entity, and it tends to destroy as many as she can. Ha! No. That should be bad. Who's the closest person? Smirk? Try to arrest pseudonym here. Yes, that will... Okay. On the bright side, they did it to the Revenant Spine, so we will capture that one and put it right there. Oh. Perfect. We'll also have that gun taken back into storage. Nice. Pseudonym, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, well, you're not going to be feeling too good for a while. What would that, We'll put you on recruit so that... But we're going to have to release them in a bit, but I think it's going to have to wait until after the... whatchamacallit, the psychic thing has worn off. That, yeah, that thing's just a little bit too nasty. Also, that Revenant getting destroyed was pretty cool. It sort of, like, melted? Yeah, done. New recruit. We have to give Skunk a name. We'll do that in a second. We'll just call you Temp for now so we don't get too attached to it. Okay, Temp. How's everyone else doing? Nomad Gunslinger. The great thing is they're so fast at doing this interrogations that they don't stand in the door for too long. So long as they're the only one doing the interrogating, this security door is fine where it is. Nice to know. We just make sure that Prichette doesn't do any of the interrogations anymore. She's busy working the ground penetrating scanner so we can find more steel. Alright. We've got these up and running. We need more steel so that we can make more of these. So what's the fastest way to do that? Probably this patch right here. Wait. No. I've put everyone on recreation for now. Everyone's to keep recreated and as happy as possible until this high psychic drone goes away. It's minus 30. Like, it's a minus 30 to everyone. Let's just take, say, Nomad Gunslinger here. They have a normal psychic sensitivity. They're getting minus 30. Oh, wow. They're still horrifyingly bad. Has everyone... Yep, everyone's done their Psych IT as well. Like, that's brutal. We can't really counteract that with anything we've got so far. No artificial enhancements. How do you have no artificial enhancements? I thought we scarred you. Oh, no, we scarred everyone else but you because you hadn't converted your religion yet, and I'd forgot to scare you. Don't worry, we'll get around to that in a minute, assuming you don't break and go absolutely insane in the next day or so. An exotics goods trader has wandered by, and they do have a psychic suit pulsar. This might help us get over the hump. I should really just buy the psychic shock lancer and sanity lance and deal with the mental breaks. But if we get attacked right now, we're in so much trouble. 2 people are in major break territory, and I don't know what they're going to do, and 1 person's in prison. So I think we're just going to sell whatever junk we can, but actually I don't even think we can afford it. The problem is, the reason I make tail caps normally is, this guy should buy tail caps, or wait, no. Damn it, I can't remember. If I sell this guy a reinforced barrel, it gives us enough money that we can buy a psychic suit pulsar. Worth it. Smirk, where are you? You are playing chess, that's fine. Who is not busy? War Machine, get over here. Activate that psychic suit pulsar if you wouldn't mind. That won't completely counteract it, but it should buy us some time. Okay, Prichette, you've got a minus 36 from the high psychic drone and a plus 18. Yeah, Nomad Gunslinger's gone off the deep end. Great. I mean, not really, but it's half counteracting. Yeah, it's half counteracting the high psychic drone, and it would last for a day. The high psychic drone we're getting should last... hopefully we'll survive through this. Should be fine. It's just going to be awkward. And Brandon Simpa and the new guy are having a fight. Brandon Simpa openly insulted Temp's facial hair. Ooh. Well, it's a thing you can do. Social drugs with psychite dependency. Edit. Let's just make sure they're getting their... Yep. They can pick up Psych IT. Good, because otherwise if they don't get Psych IT, they will go into a little bit of a health problem spiral. Alright. Let's just see if we can't survive a little bit longer until this high psychic drone goes away. Oh, it stopped. When did it stop? I didn't even notice. Release? Yeah, we can release them. They'll be a little bit annoyed for a few days, but yeah, just prioritize releasing soon if you wouldn't mind. Welcome back, Chief. Oh, nice. And we've now got 8 of the 9 neural superchargers done. All we need is 4 more components. 2 more components. Once we've got 2 more components, that's it. Everyone's nice and stable. Then we can go about, like I want to floor this place, but we couldn't afford it. And shamblers, great. Whoa. That's a lot of shamblers. 141 shamblers. Well, I'm glad we've got grenades, because this is going to be a lot of killing stuff. Let's see. Some inhuman force has reanimated these lifeless bodies and set them to murder. Why do I feel like it's someone like us? They will now wander through the area. If they see a human, they will attack. If not, they will leave in a few days. If you capture one, you can study it for anomaly knowledge. Be careful, the group contains several Shambler gore hulks. What are Shambler gore hulks? There we go. Well, I think we're probably going to have to kill them just so that we can get the resources out of them. Oh, well, they only last for 3 days, so... Yeah, just leave them there, I suppose. We'll just stay away from them and let them do their thing. We have precisely 9 neural superchargers, so we're done on that front. I don't have to waste any more steel and components on it. That means we can put all the steel and components towards other stuff we're going to need. I'm going to expand out the fridge here so we have more storage. And Burke has finally hit level up. Okay, what do you got? What do you got for us? Oh. Okay. Night owl. Not like, It basically means they work better at night. They don't like being awake during the day. Could work because their mom's a vampire, not sure. Nimble. That just means they're great at melee. Wonderful dodge chance. It just means that if they end up in a melee fight, they're far less likely to get hit. Psychopath. Because, well, it is a colony of psychopaths and people with bloodlust, so a psychopathic character would not go astray. Sickly, just no. Nope. Slowpoke, nope. Why would they have Slowpoke and Nimble in the same... You know what? Doesn't make a difference. And Cannibal again. Okay. So, we've got... Like, the only ones that I think are realistic are Cannibal, Psychopath, and Nimble? Yeah, those three. Nimble, Psychopath, and Cannibal. Sickly, Slowpoke, and Night Owl. I mean, they could Night Owl I could kind of see. Sickly, maybe? And Slowpoke, definitely not. Not after they've seen their mother running around like a lunatic. Ooh, yes, definitely shooting. We want to up shooting. Maxed out shooting. Well, they probably won't need it, but having high shooting is always good. Then it's probably got to be medical and social. But we're going to have all the science done before they come of age, probably, or close enough that it doesn't make a difference. We've got 2 science people already. Artistic, we've already got 1 artist. You only need 1. Animals, we should probably get one of those at some point, though we don't have enough ways to store them. Yeah, so it's probably going to be shooting, medical, and social. And I think I'll put this up to a poll. 1 second. Looking at my footage, we're up to 26 minutes, which is way too early to end an episode. Normally, I like to go for 70 minutes, even though I really try and aim for about 30 to 40 minutes, so as not to mess with the YouTube algorithm and then end up going too long. So you know what? Let's cut it early today, and I'll do an extra episode this week. Normally, I only do 4 episodes a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Missed one last week as well. So you know what? We'll do 5 this week, and we'll just have this one be a bit shorter, so that everyone can get in on the poll on this one, because I kind of like that everyone gets a choice in how this kid grows up. So I think I'll do another poll when they hit their final growth moment. Why not? All right, the choices. We're going to put up Nimble. Now, people may not say, Nimble? Why Nimble? They saw their mother kite an army of centipedes for 2 days straight, right? That is some nimble footwork right there. That dodge stuff is actually incredibly powerful. You want to make a close combat god, you give them tough and nimble, and they're almost impossible to hit, and I hits that do land on them barely scratch them. Nimble is an incredibly powerful trait. Psychopath. Well, let's look here. Their Uncle Smirk, their Uncle Pseudonym, and their Uncle Nomad Gunslinger, all of those are psychopaths. So it's not like they haven't seen it around the place. And, they're kind of okay with lots of stuff that most people wouldn't be, like slave trading, execution, organ use, corpses, scarification, all of that junk. And they're quite happy to morbidly focus on stuff. Yeah. It would also explain why they're so sanguine. And then there's Cannibal. Yeah, there have been a lot of arguments in the comments that we should have taken cannibalism last time, especially consider their mum likes to chow down on blood bags, and dumb shit, just tries down on raw people as is. I mean, Burke's probably thinking, why not just cut out the middleman and go straight to the source, so to speak. So I think there's 3 really good choices there. I think people will lean more towards psychopath and cannibal, but don't discount that nimble one. Make your decisions in an informed light. Anyway, along with that, though, a few things we need to do. 1, this is almost up and running. We finally got up to actually having steel. I feel like the game's just finally opening up at this point. We have been so handicapped by being not able to go above moderate wealth. Now that we've gone above moderate wealth, okay, fine, we have to do the massive psychic drones, but we can start putting in some real beefy stuff to our buildings. First up, maybe some sleep accelerators would be nice. I would really like to have some of those. They'd give everyone a nice little mood bonus. As well as that, I would like to floor this entire place. We haven't been able to do that because we didn't have the steel to make the concrete, and, well, we couldn't smash up enough rocks to do it, otherwise it would have driven our wealth through the roof. So flooring this place will mean it'll go from very impressive to, a lot more impressive, which it'll help with all of those horrific mood issues we've been having. Honestly, just the flooring alone, that's one of the things I've been looking forward to the most. And, Philippe is finally getting up there. What are they up to? They're up to artistry of 5, so they've actually got a chance to put together some decent sculptures. Once we can get them up to 9 or 10, maybe they can put us together, a few excellent sculptures, so that we're not always sitting here in whatever the dark ages of sculpture. Never mind. Anyway, I'm going to cut this out here for the day. I hope you enjoyed them. Good luck.